Hey guys, welcome to today's video and welcome on into my beauty stash. I have 3 new J.Cat palettes to share with you. These 21 pan palettes dropped last weekend on the Ulta Beauty website and they retail for $14.99 a piece, less of course your Ulta coupon or points. I picked up all 3 palettes. They are colorful, they are fun, I love the packaging, and I cannot wait to create 6 looks, 2 looks with each palette. If you guys want to see these palettes in action, keep on watching. So before we get into creating the 6 looks, I want to just quickly show you guys each palette up close. This one is called Traffic Night Boke. I'm not too sure how you pronounce that last word. You do get a mirror, and then this is the color story. I'll put up some swatches right here. I like that we're getting some pink and purple, some gold, pop of silver, a teal and yellow in there. These are all going to be very colorful palettes. This next one is called Jungle Roar. This truly looks like the colors you would see in a jungle. I'm loving this one because it has green, we have some orange, a little bit of yellow and brown in this one. I can't wait to dive into this particular palette. And last but not least, we have Storm Stimulation. I always want to call it Storm Simulation, but it's Storm Stimulation. Blues, a little bit of green, some yellow, some orange as well. I'm loving this cooler tone color story. I think we'll start with this particular palette first. So let's get into the 2 looks with Storm Stimulation. Okay guys, so here's the completed look number 1. I'm going to be using these Natalia Lite lashes from House of Lashes. I've been wearing these all week, but since I'm doing 6 looks, mascara will get clumpy if I keep like touching it up and reapplying. So it's just easier when I do multiple looks to add lashes. I love the way this turned out. This is like summertime at the beach. The blue, the yellow, the orange. And look at those different shimmer shadows on the lid. The black eyeliner, if you see me wearing black eyeliner, like I just tightline the upper lash line. It's Wet n Wild Breakup Proof Skinny Liquid Lash Liner, and the mascara I'll be using in today's video is the e.l.f. Lash Beats Mascara. For the lower waterline, I went in with 2 different ColourPop cream gel liners. The blue one is Crystal Crush, and the gold one, the yellow one, is Sub-Zero. So Sub-Zero right here, Crystal Crush out here. Love the way the look turned out. Let's move on over to the left eye and we'll start creating the second look with Storm Stimulation. Okay guys, here's the completed look number 2. I like the way it turned out, but I struggled a little bit with this one, and I think you can see right there the purple looks a little bit patchy. You saw that I removed some of the purple from the lid so I could lay down that matte blue shade. My mistake was not putting down like a white base and then the blue on top. I think that would have made the look just pop a little bit more, but I still managed to make it work because I added the shimmer on top. Besides that issue with the purple, like all the other shadows perform really well, but I did get quite a bit of fallout from the shimmer shade, so I'm going to recommend just using like a NYX glitter primer or one of your favorite glitter primers just to alleviate some of that fallout. I'm not using that because I'm just removing these looks since I'm creating 6 at one time, so definitely I would recommend that. The other shades that I used in this palette, which let me count them to see how many I used. So I was able to use 13 out of the 21 different shades. That's not bad. I like this color story a lot. I think it's a nice, pretty cool tone color story. I'm thinking that maybe a couple of the mattes might be hit or miss. So far the shimmers are on point, but yeah, you're definitely gonna get a little bit of fallout. So spray your brush, lay down some glitter primer, but so far so good. I'm loving the way both of these looks turned out. Once again, this is the Storm Stimulation palette. The cover art on it is really cute too. You have the shade names on the back. Let me remove these looks and then I'm gonna come back and we're gonna start playing, I think, with the Jungle palette. I think I have that one next. Okay guys, here's a completed look number 1 with the, what is this palette called again? The Jungle Roar palette. So I didn't really have any issues with any of the shadows. Yes, I'm still getting fallout from the shimmers, but I thought all the mattes performed really well. Same lash, same mascara. For the lower waterline, I went in with a LA Girl Neon Shockwave lip liner in the shade Outrage, and I did change lipsticks. I'm wearing this color called Missy, and it's from Ladybug Glow Cosmetics. I do have an affiliate code with them, and it is Steff. That'll give you 10% off of your order. I really like the shade. I've been wearing the shade several times this week, and I think it just ties in nicely with the color story of this Jungle palette. So let's move over to the left eye, and we'll start working on look number 2. Okay guys, here's a completed look number 2. Same everything. For the lower waterline, I went in with a Maybelline Tattoo Studio Liner. This one is in the shade Orange Flash. I really like the way this look turned out. Very fall vibes that I'm getting from this palette. None of the shades really gave me any issues. Let me count and see how many shades I was able to use. So I was able to use 16 out of the 21 different shades. Oh my god, that's a lot. That's a lot for 2 looks, but I'm glad I'm, trying to use as many shades as I can just to see, what are going to be the good ones, what are going to be the bad ones. But so far, I would say this palette performed really well. And I would say this is probably the most neutral color story of the 3 palettes. Let me remove these 2 looks and then we'll start working with the third and final palette. Okay guys, here's the completed look number 1. For the lower waterline, I went in with a ColourPop Cream Gel Liner. This one is in the shade, I think this is Big Splash. Yeah, this one's the shade Big Splash. And then just same everything else. You saw that I did apply that white e.l.f. No Budge Cream Shadow. That's to help to make the neon yellow pop and this purple, and I definitely think it worked. I would pick up one of those white cream shadows from e.l.f. I think they're like $6. But you can use them with your more neon or brighter toned eyeshadow palettes just to really make the color the true color that it is. And I absolutely love it. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to put mascara on my lower lashes. I'll do that right now. And I did change back into the original lipstick that I'm wearing. It's one from e.l.f. and it is this one right here. It's in the shade Effortless. So Effortless and Missy, those are the 2 lipsticks I've been wearing in this video. Let's move over to the left eye and we'll start creating the 6th and final look, but look number 2 with this palette. Okay guys, so here's the completed look number 2. I went in with another LA Girl Neon Shockwave lip liner. This one is in the shade Pop for the lower waterline, and then of course same everything else. I love it. I love all of the looks. All of the looks were so different, and I had a good time with these J.Cat palettes. Let me go ahead and wrap up today's video. Oh, let me tell you, let me count the shades. How many shades did I use in this palette? So I used 11 out of the 21 shades. Almost half of the palette. That's not bad. Let me go ahead and wrap up today's video and I'll share with you guys my final thoughts. Okay guys, all 3 J.Cat palettes, I had such a good time working with them. I think they were all unique and fun, and they all just had such fun color stories, very inspirational, at least for me, to play with. The first palette that I went in with is Storm Stimulation. For me, there was just this shade, this purple shade that gave me a little bit of trouble. But other than that, I think on this one, I was able to use 13 out of the 21 shades. But I like this color story. You're going to get more blues in here, a little pop of purple, a little pop of orange. But this is going to be like maybe the cooler toned color story. They each retail for $14.99. Jungle Roar was the second palette. In my opinion, this is going to be the most neutral leaning of the palette, the green and orange palette. I thought this was so pretty. This is a beautiful like fall color story, but don't just reserve it for fall. You can use it year round. And if these are the tones you gravitate towards, I think you'll have a lot of fun with this one. And then finally, the Traffic Night, is it Boke? I think it's Boke. I don't know, bouquet, I don't know, something like that. But this is the pink and purple color story. I liked this one. I used 11 out of the 21 different shades. I didn't encounter any issues with this palette, but I will recommend picking up like a white eyeshadow primer or like a white cream shadow the way I did with e.l.f. when you want to use some of the brighter shades, and not just with these palettes but like any palettes in general, just to really make those shades pop. I am gonna say you're gonna get quite a bit of fallout from the shimmer shadows, so maybe these are palettes where you'd like to do your eye look first and then do your base makeup, but definitely if you lay down some glitter primer, you're gonna be just fine. I didn't do that just because I was removing and taking off and putting back on. You know, I did 6 looks the last couple hours, so yeah. Other than that though, guys, I think for 15 bucks, I think J.Cat has 3 beautiful palettes on their hands, and I'm gonna give them 2 thumbs up. Love the colorful artwork, and I just love all 3 color stories. But now I want to hear from you. Which palette was your favorite? Did you see these floating around Ulta Beauty online? I think they're only available online right now. And again, for about 15 bucks, 21 shadows, colorful shadows, if that's your thing, you can't go wrong. But sound off in the comments down below. Let me know which palette was your favorite, which look was your favorite, and are these new J.Cat palettes going to be in your future? I want to thank you guys so much for watching another one of my videos. You all have a great day or night, wherever it is you all are at. Stay hydrated, guys. Drink your water. Cheers. I will see you all very soon. Bye.